how does like credits? How does credits work? Because like if you like see something online, so written by Steven Tyler and performed by Aerosmith. Now, like what written by Steven Tyler? Does that just mean the lyrics? Does that just mean the like the melody and the guitar riffs as well, or what exactly? How does crediting work for like when you credit someone for writing a song?
Yeah, that's a great question. And that kind of goes into music business, which is actually what I studied in college.
Okay.
So there are two different methods of receiving credit for a song and specifically royalties. Music. So if you're talking about it in technical terms, the music, which is the instrumentation, and the lyrics are two separate things.
Okay.
So when you're doing a breakdown sheet of who owns what part of the song, the music and the lyrics are each 50% of the whole 100% of the royalties or the credit that you'll be receiving from the song. So what I do typically is the songs that I'm writing now with my production team, I typically will receive 100% of the money from the lyrics and from the vocals basically. And then for the music itself, for the instrumentation, that gets split up between who actually did the writing on that, who did the producing, and who, put it in. Like if someone played guitar, if someone played bass, if someone played drums, the playing doesn't matter so much as the actual writing of it. So I'm just using as an example, the split sheet that I have for a song that's going to be releasing next month. I got, I believe, 90% of the credit for the lyrics. Just because the guy who I'm working with, Jeremy, he helped me with some of the lines. So he got like 10% of the credit for the lyrics. And then between him and Brandon, so Jeremy and Brandon, they each had 50% of the music, because on the song that I'm going to be releasing next month, they both worked on only the music. They sent me over the track to start with. I just wrote the lyrics to that. And then the way that works out is each half is going to be half of whatever royalties are distributed. So in my case, that's not very many, because it is hard to make money off of streaming music. But if we were to receive any royalties, I would essentially be getting a little bit less than half of the credit there. And then they would be getting a little bit more than half because Jeremy got that 10% of writing the lyrics. Right. And then typically, like, you won't see that kind of breakdown, but I fill out what's called a split sheet for each song that I write with them. And then that gets submitted to ASCAP, BMI, any of these performance royalty organizations. And then when it's listed publicly, you'll just see the songwriter names. But that's how it gets broken down, like, as you go through the system and as you're doing everything legally.
That makes sense, though. Like the fact that the lyrics and the actual music is 50-50 and it's split up like that just makes sense to me. And I was always it's like, it's written by Steven Tyler, but there's obviously more than Steven didn't do all of this. Come on now, please.